Hello everyone, it's Meg and today we are just going to be having a super chilled bookish chat. This is a very spontaneous video I have been thinking about filming for a while. I know that some people kind of do these random videos where basically you just sit down and talk about a whole host of bookish topics, and the wonderful Rachel from Rachel Keris has been doing a series called like Bookish Rambles or something like that, and she basically just sits down maybe every once a week or every once a month, something along those lines, and she just talks about a whole host of bookish topics, and I really enjoyed watching her videos, so this is definitely inspired by her videos, so I'll go and leave her channel links in the description if you want to go and check her out. She's recently hit 1k subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, so well done and congratulations Rachel if you are watching this. But I have realised that I've had a couple of kind of like bookish related topics that I have just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about for a while. I could have talked about them in my vlogs, but I feel like it would have been a little too rambly, so I thought I'd dedicate a video to talking about all the things that I want to kind of share and chat to you guys about today. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I have roughly about 5 pointers on my little chat what I want to talk to you guys about list, so grab a drink if you'd like to get cozy and let's talk about some bookish things. So the first thing I want to talk about, seeing as we are nearly at the end of the first quarter of the year from when I'm filming this video, I'm filming this video on roughly about the 3rd week of March. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, either end of March or beginning of April at some time, but I wanted to talk about my reading goals and all my sort of bookish goals, like I said, because we are nearing the end of the first quarter of the year, so I feel like it's a good time to reflect, and so far I've not been doing too bad with my goals. My goal, like reading wise, my Goodreads goal is to read 52 books, and so far I have read 9 books, which I feel like is not bad at all. I feel like I'm on track from what Goodreads kind of says. I do definitely like to think I'm going to accomplish this goal this year, seeing as my goal for last year was to read 50 books and I ended up reading 62, so I'm only making myself read 2 more books like goals wise compared to last year, so I definitely feel like I will be able to complete it. And then I had another couple of goals. I don't think this was an official one, but I wanted to read more poetry and kind of roughly read around 1 poetry collection a month. And so far I have managed to do that successfully. I think I've read I've read 3 poetry collections so far. I haven't finished the one for March yet, but I only have a couple of poems left. So it's really nice as I'm trying to get through some of the poetry collections that I have, and also since I want to write more poetry this year, I do have a writing vlog that has been uploaded fairly recently for like updates, by the way, about like my poetry writing. I also have one for my novel, so I will leave them in the description if you want to go and kind of hear my goals in terms of my writing for this year. But yeah, I want to kind of get into a regular habit of reading poetry and kind of analysing it a bit more so that it can help grow and develop my own writing practice. So I've been so successful with that. However, I have not been successful with my read more non-fiction goal. This was a goal I had last year and I hardly read any non-fiction. I read less than 5 books, or 5 books at the most when it came to non-fiction. I would ideally like to read 1 non-fiction a month, and I have read zilch. I did start rereading Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert last month and I didn't get very far, so that's happened. And the only physical book that I have which is non-fiction on my TBR is Women Don't Owe You Pretty by Florence Given. I do intend to read that soon. And so because I've not been buying as many books recently, I'm trying to get through like my physical TBR that I currently have. So I've not been great at that. So yeah, we're going to see what happens. Hopefully I'm going to turn that around because I am itching to read some more non-fiction. So hopefully kind of in the 2nd quarter of the year I can start to get on that goal and maybe roughly read 1 non-fiction a month, or at least 1 every 2 months, because it's a genre I really want to get into more this year, so hopefully we can make that happen in the next couple of months. There is one goal that I have been doing very well with though, and I'm rather proud of myself for, is the factor that I wanted to, number one, not buy any books on Amazon or reduce my book buying on Amazon and support more small businesses, which is amazing, and also learn, like, not buy as many books because I stopped finding it as enjoyable because I got to the point last year where I was buying so many books I just wasn't enjoying buying a book, and that's not a feeling I don't want to have. I want to be able to feel the joy and the excitement of getting a new book. And I have bought a total of about 4 books, 3 or 4 books this year. No, 3 books. I think I've bought about 3 books this year, which is super exciting. I'm very proud of myself. I've roughly bought about 1 book a month. Most of them have been from the supermarket because we love a good supermarket bookish deal. But I'm very proud of myself. I've read one of the books that I've bought so far. I do definitely plan on reading the other books that I have bought very soon. I may be doing a book haul as well because I've acquired a few other books that were very kindly gifted to me. So I may do a little book haul at some point. It's only going to be a small one, but I might do that at some point. But I'm very proud of myself with that, and I have pre-ordered 2 books as well, so they aren't coming out till June. So obviously I got a little while off yet, but I'm very proud of myself when it comes to that, and I haven't bought any books off Amazon apart from one pre-order because unfortunately I can't seem to find it anywhere else because it's a US edition. But I'm going to talk about that in a minute because it's very exciting, that pre-order that I have done. But yeah, the other pre-order, apart from the one I'm going to talk about next, is The Island by Libby Page, which is one of my most anticipated releases of the year. I'm so excited to read it. But yeah, I haven't bought any more books yet, and I'm very proud of myself. So then hopefully I can actually whittle down my physical TBR because there are too many books in there and I really need to get on top of them. Speaking of book buying, something I just had to mention because I'm just so looking forward to it is being able to visit bookshops again. And here in the UK we are slowly, ever so slowly coming out of lockdown. We have something called like a roadmap, kind of like a roadmap to back to like normality, and hopefully as long as the plan, like, you know, the numbers and everything is going to plan, then non-essential shops are going to be able to open around mid-April, and that means bookshops are going to be able to open again. And I'm so excited because I am going to plan myself a day to go to the bookshop, and like it's going to be the first time that I've stepped in a bookshop since October maybe. That might be about the last time I went in a bookshop, so quite a few months, and I'm just so looking forward to it. Like, there's going to be so many books. I'm going to treat myself when I go to the bookshop. I might buy a couple of books that I've been wanting for a while, but it's just going to be so nice to be back in a bookshop. I've missed book shopping so much, and I've especially missed going in charity shops, as that's one of my favourite ways to get books, is to go in charity shops because we love a good bargain. But yeah, I just had to mention that because I'm sure many of you guys watching this video are really looking forward to being able to go into bookshops, depending on where you are in the world obviously and the restrictions that you have, but at least if you are watching from the UK, I'd like to think that you are super excited, or as excited as I am, about bookshops being able to open next month. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so ready for it, and I'm definitely going to be vlogging it when bookshops open because it is a monumental occasion, and obviously we have to record that, so you'll be able to look out for that probably at some point towards the end of April. But yes, just had to mention that there because I'm just so excited to be able to go book shopping and hold a physical book again in a bookshop. I'm just so looking forward to that. Now we're going to go on to that other secret pre-order that I was talking about before, and you guys should know, if you are a regular watcher on my channel, how much I adore Laura Wood's YA books, and she is a UK YA author who writes middle grade, but she also writes historical fiction YA, and she hands down has become one of my favourite authors ever, maybe my favourite YA author ever. And she got her first YA novel, A Sky Painted Gold, it got to be published in the US last year, and I will show you my gorgeous hardback because I pre-ordered it. And this is the US one. It's exactly the same design as the UK one, but it's not a shimmery, which is kind of a shame, but it is kind of glossy, which is super cute. And it is very exciting because her second YA novel, which is Under a Dancing Star, is being released in the US in hardback in June this year, and I'm so freaking excited. I'm so excited for Laura. I just can't believe that her work gets to go across the pond to other readers and reach a wider audience. I think that is absolutely amazing. And the next thing we need to talk about is the cover, because whilst, like I said, Sky Painted Gold doesn't have a cover change, Under a Dancing Star does. So I will put a picture of the US cover here, and it is absolutely stunning. I adore it. Like, all of Laura Wood's books are beautifully designed, like the covers and everything, genuinely, but this is the US one, which is stunning. So I have pre-ordered it. I have done it on Amazon because I can't seem to find anywhere else, because obviously it's a US edition that I'm trying to get, but I will show you the UK one as well. So this is the UK edition, and Laura's books are only out in paperback in the UK, so this is absolutely stunning. Like, they're both gorgeous. Personally, I do prefer the UK one a little bit more, just for the simple factor that I feel like it tells the story a bit more, the cover, because this is set mainly in 1930s Italy. So I feel like this does definitely tell the story a bit more, because it's got like the Italian countryside and the house that our main character B stays in, and kind of like the bugs and stuff around it, which does mean something. If you have read this novel, you will know what I mean. But honestly, they are both gorgeous. I'm so excited to get this, and it also comes out near my birthday. My birthday's in July, so it comes out a month before my birthday. I cannot be more excited for it, and to add more Laura Wood books to my collection, because I have like all of her books, and I'm not generally somebody who buys multiple copies, but because it's Laura, I have to support her. So I'm very excited to be getting the US hardback edition of this novel and add it to my collection. It will be posted and plastered all over my Instagram once I get it, and it will come in time for my reread, because I'm tempted to reread this book very soon. So we will see what happens. But yeah, I just had to share that. So if you guys want to order it, if you are from the US, I will leave a link in the description if you want to go and pre-order this book, because I really think you should read it if you have not already. Like with all of Laura's other books, they are absolutely beautiful and gorgeous and stunning, and I definitely cannot wait to see how this book is received in the US. Now it is time to talk about a Bookish film adaptation which came out fairly recently on Netflix, and you guys may already guess what that is, and that is Moxie. And this is a book I have wanted to read ever since it came out, but I haven't got around to it. I never got around to it. I keep prioritising other books, and I would still like to read it. And obviously it's a book that I feel like has been very well received, so it's been very exciting that it got turned into a film. And I would like to watch the film, but I feel like I want to read the book first, because I feel like, from what I've heard, I've not heard the most amazing things about the film, and I don't really know much about it apart from the fact that it's about this kind of, it's a feminist book, and it's about kind of an uprising for the women in the school, because the school is rather sexist, and it's kind of like they create this like society organisation called Moxie, and it's a very feminist book, like I said, and it sounds amazing. And I must admit, like I said, I've heard a couple of people talk about the film, and I haven't heard the best things. I've heard very mixed opinions on it, and it kind of makes me feel like if I'm going to watch it, I need to read the book first. So if you have watched Moxie, leave your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you think I should read the book first? Do you think I should just watch the film and then read the book after if you want? Or which one you prefer? Because I am very much looking forward to watching it, even though I haven't heard the best things. But yeah, let me know what you think, if you think I should read the book or if I should just not bother with the film altogether. Because I do love bookish adaptations, but I am very picky when it comes to it. But obviously if I haven't read the book first, I don't have any expectations. So yeah, let me know your thoughts if you have read the book or watched the film in the comments, and hopefully you can help me make my decision on whether to read the book first or to just watch the film. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is an anticipated release, and I only found out about this maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't know it was coming until people started posting about it on Instagram, and I definitely am so excited to read this book. And that book is the sequel to Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Illyri Sands. And this book is called Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. And Goodreads says that this comes out on the 12th of October this year. and I didn't know this was coming out at all, but I read this book a very, very long time ago, maybe back in 2018, no, it must have been earlier than that, maybe 2017, 2016 or 2017, something along those lines. It was a long time ago, let's just put it that way, and I've been meaning to reread it ever since, but now that there's a sequel coming out, I think that's going to have to push me to read it because I'm going to want to get this book. So I might have to reread it sooner than I thought, which is very exciting. And I remember really loving this book, and I don't really know what this book is about. I did read the synopsis briefly before, but I'm guessing it's kind of just them developing their relationship and kind of finding their way a bit more in life. I don't really want to know because I enjoyed the first book so much. I feel like I'm going to really enjoy, or hopefully anyway, really enjoy the second book. And I know this is a book that is loved by many people. So if you didn't know that this book existed and you are a fan of Ari and Dante, then there you go. I obviously have a picture up on the screen, by the way, and the cover is beautiful. So I am just so excited to read this book and get a copy when it comes out in October. I haven't read a Benjamin Leary Sands book in so long, so I'm very much looking forward to getting this book. And it's a very nice surprise, seeing as I didn't know it was being released. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just had a couple of things I wanted to just sit down and be super chill and talk to you guys about, so I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want this to become a regular thing. I don't know how regular it would be. It would maybe be at once a month at the most, probably, just for the fact that I'm not always super up on loads of bookish news and like releases and all that sort of thing. It's not something that I'm super up on, but whenever I have enough to talk about again, if you guys would like me to do another one, then give this video a thumbs up and a comment down below, or if you have any things that you want me to talk about, any topics or anything like that. And I may make it a slightly more regular occurrence on this channel because it's just a really nice chilled video to do, and it's just nice for me to talk about some things that I'm excited for and some opinions on stuff and all that sort of things. So let me know what you think, and if you'd like this to be a more regular thing, in the comments below. If you made it to the end of this video, then let me know some bookish news that you are excited for in the comments. Are you excited that bookshops are opening again here in the UK next month? Are you excited for a new release that's coming out? Are you excited for a new bookish film adaptation that is coming out? Or anything along those lines, or even what you are currently reading? Let me know in the comments below. I love chatting with you guys down there. It's definitely one of my favourite parts of filming and sharing these videos, so let me know anything bookish related in the comments below and we can all chat about it together. And just before I close out this video, I just wanted to show you guys a new little section that I have in my description. Basically, I have set myself up a little like support my channel kind of section. And by the way, all of this is totally optional. You do not have to do it if you do not want to, but it is there if you would like to support my channel so I can help it grow and keep making video content. So I first of all have an Amazon wish list, which you do not have to get anything from at all if you do not want to, but is there for any books that I would like to read, then I can read them for vlogs and videos and all that sort of thing. And I also have a coffee account, which I have seen quite a few people do recently and thought it would be fun. So that's just basically you pay the price of a cup of coffee to help support my channel. So obviously, like I said, both of those are totally optional, but if you would like to check them out and help support my channel, they are in the description if you want to go and check them out. But no pressure if you do not want to. Just seeing you guys watch my videos and like and comment and all that sort of thing is all I really need. But if you want to take your support a little bit further, then those links are there if you would like to use them. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave the links to my social media along with the links to my Goodreads in the description below for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!